Right, we're in Stinky Woods, the Smiley Valley. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about, something I've spoken about a few times, planky specky situation. Like in the Bible where it talks about taking the plank out of your eye before talking about the speck in someone else's. Perfect example about this, right? Neighbours upstairs from me, they've been bitching about my dogs barking a tiny bit on their way to the car, and their way from the car. Put it this way, on their way from the car, it's even less barking than it is on the way to the car. Yeah, really is minimal. Come this way, come on. Who else are you missing? We've got them all? Yeah, I think we've got them all. We haven't got the babies this time because their poo's a bit dodgy, so I'm going to minimise their walking today. Because the more walking they have, the more food they need, so I'm minimising that today for them. They go out, when I get back, I'll take them out for a quick walk somewhere. Yeah, just a quick walk. Anyway, so yeah, they've been sort of bitching about that, and then he said many times, including when he's sitting in his car, and yeah, I'm there. This is your last time. I told you this is your last chance. Really? Uh-huh. And what about your last chance? When should your last chance be? You know, I have sleep apnea, so I need to sleep during the day. Especially in the summer when it's hot, I need to sleep even more during the day. More often, shall I say. Not more as in more hours, but more often. As tiredness hits. And generally speaking, certainly every morning, when I'm trying to have a kip, all I hear is a dog howling and a dog barking for basically the whole of that time. The whole of that time. So it's about an hour and a half. That dog howling and barking for the whole of that time. Now, at no point in time do I hear anyone saying to that dog, now shush, pack it up, quieten down. Lucy here. Ah, Lucy, here now, come here. Lucy, get up, not get in there. Well, I wouldn't have a clue how you get out of there, so it's probably best not to get in there. That sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, with mine, when they bark, I tell them off. I try and calm it down. I try to get them to calm down. I say enough, no more. Certainly, none of mine have ever howled. None of them ever howled. Come here, here now. Covie, come on. Gracie, you here? Where's Grace? Gracie. Yeah, Bubs. I got you. I was looking for your collar. There's no collar. Who's barking at who then? Yeah, okay. Not that. I didn't mean then. Get here, Micky. Here, Max. Here now. I don't know if they're just barking at themselves or at someone else. I can't see around there, so I don't know. Yeah. As I say, it's absolutely hypocritical. Yeah, these two people are complete and utter hypocrites. Really are. Really are complete and utter hypocrites. All this crap between us, they were claimed started because my pimp bin fell over in their space. And I didn't clean up my mess straight away, right? No. All this started actually with them, or her shall I say, not cleaning up after a cigarette butts falling into my area. That's how it started. Because that started way before my pimp bin fell over. Of course, they've said, oh no, the reason why we were doing this is because your pimp bin fell over and you didn't clean it up immediately. And you left one bit of rubbish. Really? There's one bit of plastic stuff in your area. Stuff blows into your area all the time because it's a windy, blinking area. We know that because I have bits of sweet wrappers and stuff like that fall into my area that don't come from you, don't come from next door, come from someone probably, God, a long way away. That happens. So that bit of plastic definitely come from my bin, did it? Well, you don't know that, do you? You haven't got a clue. But you say that that's why, yeah, the cigarette butts weren't being picked up. And the cigarette butts weren't being picked up way before that. Way before that. As I say, it's hypocrisy. Yeah, you can't be bothered to clean up after your crap, but you expect me to clean up after mine. You can't be bothered to tell your dogs to quieten down or to train your dogs at all, but you expect me to train mine and make sure mine don't bark when they're going out for walkies. Right? Even though yours barks like a bloody mad dog, incredibly aggressive, if it sees my dogs running through the garden. Right? Have you trained your dog to not do that? No. No, you knew your dog was doing that. Did you train it not to do that? No. No, because that will require effort. Right? That will require effort. Basically, that will require you caring enough about your dog to make sure it didn't bark aggressively at another dog, because that other dog could then attack your dog. But you couldn't give a shit about your dog, could you? Obviously not. All you want to do, you just want to be that hypocrite, don't you? You just want to be, oh, but you're going to deal with your mess, even though my mess is far worse than yours. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Chewie. How you doing? Border Collies up there somewhere. Where exactly? I can see Micky. I can see Gracie. I can't see Border Collie. Let's have a look. Here she is! Here she is! Border Collie baby. Here you are! I just talked about you, Mollie. I said I couldn't see you. And there you was. There you was! Coming from behind again, weren't you, Border Collie? There's Riley. Oh, he's got a fighting stance. He's got a fighting stance. Oh, it's Covie. It's Covie got a fighting stance. I thought it was Riley. See? Mad. She looks quite like her dad now, doesn't she? From a distance, obviously. Attack. Attack. Wait, no attacking. What have I said? That's why these two don't come on nighttime walks, because they attack and they break collars and we lose collars. And that can be quite expensive with regards to collars. Aye. It's practicality. Yeah, with regards to, well, Locki will probably come on walkies at night. Again, at some point. Covie won't until she stops play fighting on walkies. Yeah, this aggression, grabbing the neck, that has to stop. Because we've lost collar for Gracie, we lost a collar for Micky that way. Yeah, through her. Yeah, biting the neck and breaking the collars, and the collars just going missing somewhere on the walkies. We've lost two around here somewhere. Well, I don't know. No idea. Well, think about it here. Micky's one could be around here. Mollie, we lost one of Mollie's around here. I don't think that was great. That wasn't Covie's fault. Come here. Here now. Here now. Come here. Oi. Locki, here. Get here. Amber. 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 Get here. Get here. Amber. Amber. Get here. Gracie. Gracie, come here. He went down this way and then back up that way. Is he coming down here again? Probably. Oh. No good swearing. You're the one on the bike, muppet. Remember, we're on foot. You've got to stop for us. Same as when I'm in the car, I've got to give you way. You're going to give us way. You're on wheels. We're not. Yeah. But how he feels, that's exactly how car drivers feel when they come across people like him on the road. Yeah. Of course, he won't see that, will he? No, he'd just see his point of view. Ah, that's what people do, isn't it? That's what people do. That's where the hypocrites are. That's where the plank and the speck, that's what that's all about. You know, you try and pull other people up about the things they're doing, forgetting the things you're doing. Well, I mean, now, what I'm going to do during the day, I'm going to do it earlier now. I'm not going to wait, I'm not going to muck around. Now, I'm not going to try and sleep through this, you know, howling and barking. I'm not going to try and do that. I say, if they want to keep doing that, then I'm going to be taking all the dogs out at night, and they can put up with the crap of the dogs barking. You know, they come Friday night. Friday night, I take them out later because next door neighbour's boyfriend's here, so I could even take them out at 2 in the morning. I don't care. I'm up at 2 in the morning. That don't matter to me. I can take them out that time. I can wait till he's gone, take them all out, have them barking their bloody heads off. If you think their dogs barking their heads off is okay, then I can certainly do that. If you think that while people are sleeping, the thing to do is allow your dog to keep barking, then I can do that. See, but I've never, ever, ever allowed my dogs to keep barking. You know, anywhere near 12 o'clock at night. I've never allowed them to do that. The only time I've ever allowed the dogs to do that is when your dogs are barking. And so now, when your dogs are barking, I've got the perfect song to play that gets my dogs barking up mad. Who let the dogs out? They love that song. They bark like mad when they hear it. So, yeah. If you think it's okay to have your dog howling and barking for an hour or so while someone else is trying to sleep because they have a condition that means they need to sleep during the day, then okay. Okay, but then don't expect any consideration for you. If you think it's okay to never show consideration, don't expect consideration to be shown. Yeah, planky specky. You got the plank. You're talking about the speck in my eye when you got the plank. Deal with your own shit first. Yeah, not train your dog. Don't come to me and talk to me about training my dogs. Right, Grace, you seem to have... You got a bad tootsie. Have you hurt your footsie? Some of that. You've got a lot of stuff in there, but it's stuff that's come out straight away. Nothing major. No? Nothing in there? I don't think there's anything in there, is there? No. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it that I can see. I'll check it out again later. No. Looking between the pads. I don't think there's anything there, is there, Grace? No? Oh, okay, Bubs? You okay, sweetheart? All good? Okay, go on. Yeah, all good, Gracie. Hi. Well, yeah, here's what it is. As I say, I mean, this is a common thing within society. This is what all this cancel culture is about. You know, looking at other people and judging them while not dealing with your own crap. One of the things you've got to deal with is not judging other people. That's an issue you've got. You're highlighting your issue by highlighting other people's issues. You know, well, that's an issue you've got where you're digging yourself a massive hole that you probably will never get out of. Yeah. That you'll probably choose not to get out of because it's going to cost you to get out of it. Very expensive. But it's going to cost you to get out of it. That's the reality. Yeah. Wait! Oi, enough. Enough of that. Enough fighting. Run. Walkies. Not fighties. Fight it indoors if you want, okay? Do that, but not while out walking, okay? Enough of that. Oi, Covie. Enough of that, I said. Enough. I'm going to try and train her out of that. Because if I can train her out of it, then I can start taking her out again at night time. Now, taking her out at night, if I get her in the car first, she doesn't bark too much on the way to the car, so that's good. Covie, Locki, go. What I said, no fighting. No fighting. Pick it up. Well, with Locki, same as Riley. Riley doesn't go out now at night. That's because with Riley, he's constantly head down trying to find whatever the crap he can put in his mouth. So when people have had a takeaway out there could be onion, it could be anything. That's really, really bad for them. So, any dog that wants to behave like a Hoover, you don't come out. You don't come out. If I call you away from that stuff and you don't come away, that's it, you don't come out again at night. Certainly at night, it's only that area which is absolutely caked in all that crap, certainly at the weekend. So you won't be coming. Simple. Yeah, Mollie, generally speaking, doesn't do that. Chewie doesn't do it. Yeah. Gracie doesn't do it. Hey. Lucy does to a certain degree. I'd say Riley does now. He never used to, but he does now. No idea why, he just does now. So, okay. Yep, indeed. So as I say, I do this for them. I have these understandings, these rules to protect them. Because I don't want them eating something that could be really, really bad for them. You know, it's not about the expense for me, because you get expenses with dogs. It's about the fact that, yeah, they could die from eating things like that. They could. Now, a lot of dogs eat chocolate, a lot of dogs eat onion, and they don't die. Problem is, you never know, do you? These sort of things could be toxic to dogs. Can be toxic to dogs. Not always will be, but can be. And so it's just not worth the risk, is it? Yeah. Certainly cut the risk down as much as you can. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, last night at the gym, I did upper back and rear shoulders again. Yep. Tonight, I will probably do a bit more chest. I wasn't going to do chest. The problem is, I made a mistake of thinking it was Thursday yesterday and Friday tonight. So thinking I could rest the chest because, 1 second. Oi, idiot! Locki, what are you doing? What are you trying to rub yourself into there? Pack it up, Mox. Dozy dog. Stop that now. What are you doing? Stop it. Not good. Well, I've said before in videos I was going to try and do 50k dumbbells before I got to 52. I'll get to 52 in only a few days now. So therefore, I'm not going to get to that stage. So, on cable crossover, when doing chest press, my maximum was 68k. That was before the first lockdown. Well, recently when I did the test to see strength, I did a video about it. I said on that video that my strength with regards to chest is 59k. Well, on Monday I did 68. 68k on both sides. I did that again on Tuesday. So on Monday I did it on raised bench. Tuesday lunchtime I did it on decline bench. Right. Just realised I think I missed a session at the gym. I should have gone lunchtime. Oh well, I sorted it out when I go there. Yeah, okay, no worries. Yeah. It's what it is. I wouldn't have gone anyway, I would have cancelled it. Had I remembered that I had it, I would have cancelled it. So no worries there. But then the next night I did 73. Tuesday night I did 73 kilograms, both sides. So the aim is really, if I can, I'll be aiming for 82k, I think, if I can. Because 82k on left arm and right arm. So each arm, 82k. That weighs more on each arm than what I weigh. I weigh 79k. So it weighs more than me on each arm. So I could have gone for 77, but 77 weighs a bit less. I've looked at the apparatus. There's no way of adding another 2k onto it. You just got to go for either 77 or 82. So it'll have to be 82. I think, unless I can lose 2k in the next couple of days. I don't really want to do that. Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. Here's what it is. Yep. Mr. Chew. How you doing, mate? You okay? Good walkies? Yeah? Good stuff, Chew. Yeah. Love. Yeah, that's the aim. I mean, today I'm 27 as a Christian. 27 years. It was 27 years ago today. So, cool. Aye. Excuse me. I'll put it this way. I mean, I look now and say, if I could go back and change things, yeah, change anything, would I? No. No. Well, the reason why no is quite simple as if I knew for a certainty that I could go back and change this, that or the other, and I'd still be in the position that I'm in now, or in a better position than I'm now, would I do that? Of course. Yeah. Yeah, you'd go back and change things if you could, and know you wouldn't be in a worse position. Yeah. Problem is, you never know. You could go back and undo a really, really bad thing you did, but then find out that years later, when you come back to the time when you're at the age you are now, you find you're in a worse situation with regards to your belief, your faith, your walk with God, because it was those things that were bad that pushed you into the position you got into. That's often the case, isn't it? Really. So, would you go and do any of that? No. No. You are who you are because of the events that have happened in your life, good and bad. Because of all those events. That's made you who you are. Yeah. Going back and undoing any of that stuff will just undo who you are, won't it? Yeah. Or that part that thing made you who you are. You will take that part away. And that part could be the vital part. So it's like, yeah. Nope. Even going back and speaking to your younger self, telling your younger self to make wiser decisions. Wiser decisions could be good in the short term, but really, really bad in the long term. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, certainly you go back to yourself as a 19-year-old, 20-year-old. Yeah. Yeah. You set yourself on a different path, don't you? And where that other path's going to lead you, well, who knows? Who knows? It could be better, it could be a damn sight worse. You know? You don't know. If you were supposed to be on the other path, you would be on the other path. You're not supposed to be on the other path, so therefore, you can't go back. I imagine that if it was appropriate for us to go back and change things, there'd be a way for us to do so. There's no way for us to do so because it's not appropriate. God doesn't want us doing that because we are where we're supposed to be. That's the reality. That goes for the worst of the worst and the best of the best. Doesn't matter whether you're the best of the best or the worst of the worst. I was going to name some of the worst of the worst, but I think they're probably dead now. Mara Hindley was one, but I think she's dead now. But she was exactly where she had to be, where she was supposed to be. Come this way, come on, hurry up. Eat whatever you're eating, don't do that. So obviously her Brady was her partner, wasn't it, in crime? Not sure, I think he's probably dead as well now. Yep. That's what actual life in prison is going to do. You're going to die early because you're not living. You have nothing to live for, do you? If you have nothing to live for, so if you have an actual life in prison, that's your sentence, that you'll be in prison for life, your life will not last as long. Quite likely. Because you're waiting to die. Basically, you won't come out of prison until you die. If you want to come out of prison, the only way you're going to do that is to die. So, with people like that, their way to freedom is to die. Covie? Well, I can see with a towel, but I knew that was you. Can't you? Well, it's a fluffy towel, so it wouldn't be your sister, because it's a bit fluffier than your sister's towel. Right, Coves. How you doing, bub? Hello, Grace. How you doing? Hey, Grace, what you got here? Oh, don't tell me you've got one of those bloody ticky things. You've got something on yourself here. What's this here, Grace? What you got on you? There's a ticky thing, isn't it? Yeah. It's a ticky. I'm trying to get a ticky off Grace. I'll get it off later. I've got something. Gracie, would you stop moving your head? Just about to get the thing off and you move your head. Not good. It's still there, isn't it? It's still there, Grace. I'll get it off later. Yes, it's a ticky. Give it another go at the ticky. See if it would just come off on its own way. It won't, because it's got blood. Right, it's a problem at the moment with long grass and stuff like that. Full of ticks. What do the ticks do? Do they do any good? I suppose they get ate by other insects and stuff like that. So they do good in the food chain, but the problem is part of the food chain is dog's blood. Insect's blood. Come on, Micky. Micky, get out of there. I'm just talking about long grass and tickies. You're right in there. Get out. Micky, out. Come, out. Come, Mix. Come, Babs. You're going home now, babies. Going home now, yes? Yes, yes, yes. Good, good, good. Covie, Locki, calm it down. Calm it down. Right then, folks, so there you go. That was a little walkies. You take care, God bless. I'll speak to you soon. I'll let you know what happens with regards to gym and stuff like that. See whether I achieve that aim. I have no idea. There isn't any other aim, really. I'm going to start working on legs, and once I start working on legs, there'll have to be an aim for that as well. What on earth that'll be, I do not know. Well, because I think body weight or double body weight would be a bit light for legs. So what the aim will be there, I don't know. So we'll see. Right, you take care, God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.